Welcome to video storytelling to inspire adventure travelers. If you're looking to bring your travel brand to life through visual storytelling or to engage existing and new travelers through video content, then this course is for you. In this course, you will gain the tools and knowledge to bring your vision to life and create adventure travel stories that will inspire. During this course, you will learn how to harness the power of visual storytelling to transform facts into something that will connect with your audience, leaving them wanting more and leaving them inspired. This course will also go beyond the basics of video production to include the specific techniques you, the adventure travel brand, will need to plan, shoot, edit, and reach your ideal adventure traveler. This course is perfect for beginners and those looking to take their video marketing to the next level. Hi, I'm Scott Adams, and I run Birchbark Media, a travel-focused video production and digital marketing agency based just outside of Toronto, Canada. I've been working in the tourism industry for about 20 years now, and I've been involved with the Adventure Travel Trade Association since my first Adventure Travel World Summit in Whistler way back in 2007. Since then, I've been part of the ATWS storytelling team several times, and I've had the privilege of presenting at a few of the summits. Video marketing has come a long way since I started, and I'm very happy to be here to share the knowledge I've gained over the years so that you can get a jump start on reaching your video marketing goals. The objective of this course is to provide the knowledge and tools for adventure travel businesses, brands, and destinations to create compelling, targeted, and effective video campaigns. We are going to cover such topics as where to find your stories and how to tell them through video, the importance of and what goes into pre-production, understanding shooting styles and techniques, plus how they can help tell your story, adventure travel specific techniques, digital asset management, how to edit a film to inspire travelers, as well as how to distribute your video and connect with your traveler. The first thing we need to do is answer the question, why video? Why do we use video in our marketing mix? The simple answer is that video is a powerful medium because it allows us to connect with our target audience on an emotional level. It helps us build likability and trust. And the more you're likable, the more your customers trust you and have an emotional connection to your business or your brand, the greater the chances are they're going to purchase your products or visit your destination. This is true across many different industries. But more so in travel, where people, that level of trust needs to be, to me, in my mind, a higher level than if I'm buying a t-shirt or a pair of socks. But still, brands can use video to create that emotional connection with their customers to help sell their socks. But you as a travel brand, people are going to give you the money to trust you that you're going to take care of them on their holidays, on their vacations, as they're visiting a destination. And video allows you to create that emotional bond, create that trust before they actually reach your destination, before they go on your trip. Some other reasons is that people remember video. 20% of people remember what they hear, 30% remember what they see, an amazing 70% will remember what they hear and see. The basic point is that we can convey a lot more information in a shorter amount of time that's in a much more memorable format than, say, text or images or text and images alone. Some other reasons why video should be included in your marketing mix is that videos have been proven to increase conversion rates. Including a video on your product page, your trip page, will help sell that trip. There's no better way to explain and showcase your products than through videos. That also keeps people on your website longer, which is always a good thing. Search engines love videos. YouTube is the #2 search engine, and that means people use YouTube as a search engine. They ask questions. It's quite possible for a video to rank higher than a web page if it's relevant to the searcher's question that they're asking online. And so videos can rank and help you with your organic search results. Video is also very easy to digest. Videos can convey a ton of information in a short amount of time. People spend a lot of time online, and videos make it quick and easy for them to get your message, digest it, understand what it's about, and either purchase or dive further into what they're looking for, which is your product, hopefully. Videos are engaging and highly shareable. The engaging nature of video translates into an increase in social media shares and reactions. People love videos. And that actually translates into more people seeing your videos. The more people react on your videos, the more people share them, that's going to spread your video and allow more people to watch that video, which is what the end goal should be. Videos also work across all digital platforms. A single video can be adapted to live on your website and on various social media channels and shared with partners. And one asset can be used in multiple different ways, and we'll get into that later on in this course. Videos are also fun and build trust. Just like one of my first points, the best ways to get up and close with your audience and give them a real glimpse into who you are and what you're about, besides physically talking to them, which is hard these days, is through video. There's no better way of doing it. The global pandemic has definitely impacted the video marketing landscape. Just video content in general has gone through the roof, and we're all aware of this. Some of us are tired of it. Some of it is why you're watching this versus seeing me in person. Some of the fatigue, though, I feel is on because we've used video to replace our person-to-person meetings, our person-to-person events, and that we dearly miss. But as far as the marketing side of video, it has gone through the roof and has made the case of how important it is for brands and destinations to be using video. Mostly because over the last year and a half, pushing 2 years, that is, again, one of the only ways we can connect with our audience, because our touch points have greatly been reduced. We don't have consumer shows, we don't have live events, people were traveling way less or not at all, and so the only way to really convey, to show, to keep people up to date on what was happening was through video. And that is not going to drop. That is if anything, it's going to keep going up. Look at any of the social media channels. Video is priority number one because it's easily to consume, it's engaging, and it's shareable, and it's snackable content. And so the pandemic has shown that online video is important and will continue to grow that way. The pandemic has also exaggerated or made more aware of the human need for connection. And again, keep reiterating this right from the beginning, is that when we're talking about digital marketing, there's no better way to create a connection with an audience than through video. And so we had this great disconnect, and the only thing we were able to really do on any sort of scale across the board was to connect through video. And that feeling connected is a core human need. And the adaptation of video as a tool to help meet that need shows how indispensable the medium has become for so many people. So this isn't going to go revert afterwards. I surely hope that we all are seeing each other in person and going back to consumer events and that kind of stuff. But the need for video is going to be there, and it's going to keep growing. So next we're going to talk about where to use video in your marketing strategy. We know that the journey of your customer to buying is not linear. There isn't, I saw the ad, I went to your site, I booked your trip, and away I go. It doesn't work that way. Travelers cycle through modes of exploration and evaluation known as the messy middle before making a purchase. There's multiple touch points and multiple times that they will see your brand, they will see your product, they will research this, they'll research that, see something over there, and then eventually, through a cycle of a whole bunch of touch points, they land on your product page and hopefully book it. So we can kind of break it down into 3 categories. There's the attract phase, where your goal is to provide value before you extract value. So this is the time when the customer doesn't know you exist yet. There's the engage phase, which makes it, your goal is to make it easy for them to purchase your product. And then there's the delight phase, and that's where we want to turn customers into advocates. Ones that really want to engage in your brand and hopefully rebook a trip or repurchase the product. So looking at the attract phase, this is again where your customer is a complete stranger. And so they're viewing your video for the first time. They may have never heard of you before, and they might not be familiar with your product at all. And so you got to think about that type of content with that customer in mind, that they don't know you exist. So this is your high-level content. This is your sizzle reel content of your destination, your showcasing kind of the high-level appeal of your product. Not so much the nitty-gritty yet. We want to entice customers. A lot of times we're looking at this is the perfect time to use video advertising, short, sweet 15, 20-second videos that are about just getting people to want a little bit more. They don't really know they want your product yet, but you want to kind of flash something in front of them, put something that's going to make them pique their interest and hopefully dive into more. So next is the engage phase. And so if people did see your content during the attract and they piqued their interest, they've done some research and they've come back to you. And so this is the place where this content is most likely going to be on your website because this is the time that you want to have video content that is going to turn them into customers. It's going to push them over the edge to convince them to purchase your product. And so this is content that's detailed about your business. It could be who your guides are. It could be a video specific about a trip to find those details. Again, the bits of content that is going to enable them to have trust in your company, to give you their money to go on a trip. And so video can be used in a variety of ways. Testimonials can be included in this as well. Any sort of engaging content that helps them to break down those barriers that would prevent them from purchasing your product or visiting your destination. Make it easy for them to make that purchase. That's the video content that you would create to use in the engage phase. And then the third is the delight phase. So you already have customers, and so this is content that you can produce that helps them really fall in love with your brand. An easy sample would be actual video content that you produce on a trip. If it is a guided trip, that you can produce content that they can then have or share and use after the fact. Just again, video content that is going to allow them to share and engage in your brand more, to basically delight your customers, to help them maintain that connection and maintain that engagement post-trip, post-experience, so that they want to A, come back again, and B, share your story with their friends and family. So those are some real high-level concepts of where we can use video in terms of the marketing phases. Again, there's a plethora of touch points out there that we can use video, and there's a lot of different styles of video that we can use. And so this is really just trying to get your head around the fact that before you say I want to do video, is that we need to really think about why we want to do video, who's it for, and what stage of the buyer cycle, the customer journey, are they in before we decide the specifics of that video. That's critical in order to make sure that A, your video is going to succeed, and then you're also going to know it succeeds because you know why you made the video. You know who it's for, and you know what you want that person to do. And so you can set your goals and objectives for that video before you start filming.